What's up everybody, my name's Trey and welcome to another video. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trey, how exactly can I make money on YouTube even if I don't want to show my face on camera? Because, well, me and cameras just don't get along. And well, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, you came to the right place. Because in this video, I'll be explaining not only what a YouTube automation channel is, or I guess better known as a cash cow YouTube channel is, but I'm also going to show you how a ton of people are making a really good side income from YouTube alone. Now, don't get it confused. You're definitely not going to be a millionaire overnight or anything like that. But if you stick with this for the long term, you can definitely replace your primary income with a YouTube channel, which in my opinion is absolutely amazing. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And with that being said, man, let's jump into that intro, baby. Okay. And just like that, we are back, guys. Now, growing a normal YouTube channel, like the one you're watching right now, takes a decent amount of time. I know for myself, personally, it takes me anywhere between 1 and 4 hours for me to make a short video just like this and actually post it on YouTube. I have to not only make the video, edit the video, do the description, do the SEO research, and then still post it on YouTube. I mean, it takes a long time, okay? Let's just be honest. It takes a really long time. And I know what you're thinking. If you are already struggling when it comes to working a ton, trying to have a social life, maybe you're trying to be healthy and go to the gym and eat healthy, another 4 hours on top of your day is it can't be done. Now that's where YouTube automation comes in. Now, you have to understand that if you have no capital whatsoever, you will be the one making all the videos and doing all that extra stuff to make sure those videos are actually able to be posted on YouTube, make money, and your audience actually enjoys them. But if you have some capital, you can completely skip those steps and just go ahead and outsource all of that stuff to somebody else, either a freelancer or a team that you might have created or something like that. Now, I think the first thing we should do is actually look at YouTube automation channels and see exactly how they're different from normal channels just like the one that you're watching right now. Now, the first channel that we're actually going to look at is called Wisecrack. Now, this channel is dedicated solely on asking controversial questions when it comes to TV shows, movies, or just life events. I mean, look at this video right here. Is having babies ethical? I mean, from the title alone, you can guess that this video is made for the sole purpose of getting the audience to really think about things that would otherwise just be passed off as normal life events. Now, this channel is a little bit different because from the other channels that we are going to be going over, because this person is still actually sitting in front of the camera making the videos himself. However, he's outsourced the process when it comes to the script writing, the editing the videos, the SEO research. So basically the only part that he's actually doing is making the actual video in front of the camera, and everything is taken care of either outsourced or by the team that they have over at Wisecrack. Now, the reason why we looked at this channel first, because I think it gives you a really good idea of what you could start as. Sure, you don't even have to show your face on the channel, but let's say you wanted to grow your channel up a little bit based on your brand, your image, your likeness, things like that. You can then outsource all the tedious stuff that really takes up the bulk of the time. Now, the other two channels that we're going to look at are completely automated when it comes to they're not showing any faces on their channel, they don't edit any of the videos, they don't do any of the descriptions or anything like that. The first one is Top Luxury, which, I mean, basically they just go over the world's most luxurious mistakes and achievements when it comes to different infrastructures or roads or whatever the case may be. This is a really great niche to be in if you're doing YouTube automation, because I mean, who doesn't love to look at luxury when it comes to how your life could be if you had an unlimited amount of money, right? Now, the other one we're going to look at is Lo-Fi Girl. Lo-Fi Girl basically just posts content that is all about being luxury music when it comes to beats or melodies. They don't have words in them most of the time, so these are basically videos that you can sit back, listen to, and clean your house to, study to, sleep to. They're basically just more or less background noise so that you're not completely in silence, but they don't really mess with your train of thought or anything like that. Now, let's take a look at a website called Social Blade. Social Blade will basically estimate how much these YouTube channels are actually earning. Now, I always think this should be the first step you should do, because let's say that you want to get into this business model of faceless YouTube channels or even starting your own channel. Well, how much money do those channels actually make? Because if you go on Social Blade and you find that these channels only make like $10 a month or something, I mean, making videos takes a lot of time and energy. And if you're only going to make $10, I mean, there are much easier things that you can do to make $10. I mean, you could drive for Grubhub, you could walk people's dogs, you could house sit. I mean, there are a number of things you can do to make $10. However, based on Social Blade, it makes it seem like this is definitely a business model that can make you a ton of money if done correctly. So if we look at Social Blade and look at Wisecrack specifically, we see that they're making anywhere between, I mean, let's say $700,000 and $12,000 every single month from their YouTube. And this is just from YouTube. This doesn't take into account their sponsorships or brand deals or affiliate links or any merch that they may sell for their channel or anything like that. Now, this is an estimate. Like I said, it could be $1,000 a month. It could be $11,000 a month. It just kind of gives us a good understanding of, I mean, is this business model even worth it? And in my opinion, based on those numbers, it's definitely worth it. Now, let's look at Top Luxury. Like I said, we're staying on Social Blade, where it estimates they make anywhere between $900,000 and $14,000 per month, which is absolutely insane. And then finally we have Lo-Fi Girl, where it says they make anywhere between $9,000 and $150,000 per month. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Those numbers are absolutely enormous, but they're very doable if you stuck with this business model for a long period of time. Obviously, when you're just starting out, you're not making anywhere near those types of numbers. Well, actually, when you just start out, you're not making any money until you actually get monetized. But these are definitely goals that you can shoot for in this business, because this is not a fly-by-night, I become a millionaire overnight or anything like that. It takes a lot of dedication, hard work to actually make money with YouTube. But once you do, I mean, it's basically a completely passive experience in which you can really live the lifestyle that you want to live, which should be the goal, or is the goal. Something like that. Now, you have to understand that in the beginning, you'll probably be doing everything yourself. You'll be finding the clips to put together on the internet, make sure they're not copyrighted. You'll have to find the background music. You'll write the script. You will do the SEO research. You're going to write the description. You're going to post the video. You're literally going to do all of the work. I mean, you can kind of think of it as if you started a business, let's say you started a gym. Well, if you're the owner of the gym, you're the only person that works there, you're going to be training clients, you're going to be cleaning off equipment, you're going to be cleaning the bathroom, you're going to be vacuuming the floors, you're going to be doing the accounting, you're going to be filing your taxes. You're literally going to be doing everything until you're able to scale up a little bit and outsource those tedious tasks that you really don't want to do. Now, let's look at the main difference between a channel like mine, in which I have to show my face, and a faceless YouTube automation channel. And that's the fact that it's really hard to step away from a channel in which you show your face, because you've grown not only your audience, but also maybe your brand deals or your sponsorships based on you, based on your humor, based on your personality, based on the way you explain things in your videos, which makes it really hard for you ever to step away and outsource that to somebody else. If you look at the YouTube automation channels, for instance, let's take Lo-Fi Girl, where they basically just post videos with some type of animation in front of it and a melody in the background. It's really easy for that channel to be sold to somebody else because it's completely hands-off. It's not completely tied to your face, your personality, and you doing everything. And I think that's the main focus when it comes to creating passive income or creating a side income. You want it to be able to be ran without you needing to be there so that you can scale it up and really focus on other tasks that might make you more money. Now, I know what you're thinking. So that's great and all. But how long will it actually take my channel to become monetized until I can actually make money from YouTube? And well, that's a great question. And one no one actually has the answer to, because there's so many factors that go into, will your channel get monetized quickly or will it take a little bit, based on what niche you're in, how many views you're getting, how many subscribers you have, the click-through rate. I mean, there's just a lot of things that you have to take into account when it comes to how long it's going to take your channel to actually be monetized. But I would say on average, it takes anywhere between 6 and 8 months for your channel to actually make money. If you're being consistent, you're posting good videos, you're making sure that you're engaging with your audience and that type of thing. Now, after that point in time, when you are monetized, that's when you can really look at, hey, how can I scale this business and outsource the video editing, the creation of the videos, the description writing, things of that nature, so that you can be hands-off in your actual business. And I'll actually be going over in future videos where exactly you find these teams or these freelancers to do all that extra stuff for you. Because everybody normally just talks about going to Fiverr and hire somebody off of there. But you want to focus on hiring somebody for the long term. You just don't want to pay somebody based on every video that they do, because that can get really expensive. But that'll be a story for another day, people. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got a lot of information out of it. Leave a comment down below. Are you interested in YouTube automation? Do you currently have a cash cow YouTube channel, and are you making money off of it? Because I'd love to hear what you say down in the comments, because I will be checking them. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for stopping by, liking this video. Also, make sure that if you are new to the channel, you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I post a video. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.